Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Warships Legends. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we are back in the Iowa and we have a special guest with us. Now this is something that's been meaning to be done for a while, but I keep forgetting about. But we've got none other than Nick with us, aka Yogurt Pancake. Pancake yogurt? Yogurt pancake. I knew I was close. But yeah, so he's been meaning to, or I've been meaning to get into a division with him for a long time. I promised him I would a long time ago. I think he was like the runner-up when we did the subscriber special, where we did the whole division with you guys. Like, he was the next one on deck when we finished the stream. So I told him a long time ago I'd get him into a match. And we decided to get together after the absolutely abysmal performance that I had today during the stream. So, yeah, without further ado, let's check out the very first match after I stopped streaming. Shall we? Just to put literally one match after we stop streaming. We jump in and get this party started, and you guys better just tune in and see. First of all, if you haven't noticed, there's a gross curve first on the enemy team. We're in the Iowa. I'm actually salivating. I'm like, wait, we finally get the chance to take on a legendary in my Iowa. It's what I've been wanting for a long time. And can we just take a second to just like appreciate how sexy the Iowa looks with this permanent camo? Oh my god. But that on the other side is two other Iowas, both broadside on, but just in time, they get out of there. Now, one of these Iowas gets really lucky. One of these Iowas does not. Can you take a guess as to which one is not going to be lucky and which one is? Well, it might have something to do with the Stars and Stripes camo, because the guy in the front has all eyes on him, and he is not long for this world. Wait for it. Pow! We get our first Citadel on him. After Yogurt manages to hit him for a Citadel using the Odin. It just goes to show you, man, if you're broadside on in an Iowa, you are just begging for a paddling. Let alone broadside to another Iowa. It's just asking for trouble, man. You don't want to put yourself in this situation, but it's alright, because if he thought it was a fluke, if he didn't think that it was possible that I could possibly Citadel him twice, he was wrong. And Yogurt manages to get the kill, finishing him off. Yeah, you gotta love it, man. I don't know, man. But that's not all. There's another Iowa, and this one is parked broadside on, and he's running into an island. So, yeah, we're going to, or at least he looked like he was going to run into an island. He actually doesn't run into the island. We take the shot. Maybe a little bit delayed there. I was kind of not sure what he was going to do. Our Grosser first takes out the enemy Wichita, which is always nice. Getting a fire starter off the board is always a good thing. Also, for anybody who complains in the comments about me talking about one thing or another, just remember that it's live, I'm frustrated, and I say stupid crap. Okay? That's the way that works. You know, if you've never caught a live stream from me before, like, you're gonna see me complain about everything. I am an equal opportunity, like, complaining about everything. That's why I call it the salt ration. And it's not like I'm intentionally, I just can't help it. Like, it's just, that's what I do. I complain, and it can't be my fault. It's always everybody else's fault, and it's always, you know, me getting screwed by the game, or, you know, it's like Wargaming's looking over my shoulder and manipulating everybody. No, it's, it's just that I complain. I can't help it. It's just the way it is. You know? Anyway, Charles Martel coming at me. So I just like, alright, let's try to get this guy off our destroyer. And we get a pretty good solid hit on him. Only 2 penetrations with 1 ricochet. But you can see I'm just trying to keep him away because he has torpedoes. And I'm not gonna lie, Yogurt just smacked the crap out of him. He slapped him all the way back into the 90s, I'm pretty sure. But I decided to go ahead and leave him for him. He did all the damage, he can have him. You know, I'm gonna try to take out this Iowa who's giving me another juicy broadside. And unfortunately, we don't quite realize how slow he's going, and we hit in front of his guns, and that's not where you want to hit. You want to hit just behind his rear gun in the front. that makes sense. Like, you got two guns in the front. You want to hit behind or below the one in front. Never mind. You want to hit towards the center of the ship at the waterline, if you can. Now, a lot of people probably looking at this going, Spartan, you're aiming too low. Your shots are going to splash in the water. You know, these are things that you notice after the fact, but in fact, that was actually a pretty good salvo, even if we didn't quite lead him enough, because he started to speed up, and we were expecting him to slow down for those torps. He didn't need to. He speeds up, manages to get away for now. But unfortunately, the enemy Z-23 is out there chasing our Z-23. You could say unfortunately or fortunately, but unfortunately, he had actually launched his torpedoes against Yogurt over here, and needless to say, they found their mark. But we managed to take a huge chunk off of the Z-23, taking a third of his health in one salvo, and that's going to swing the battle for him into our guy's favor, as we lose our turret for the first time. Remember that. That's the first time. I think we're going to have a couple of those in this match. Just seemed like I was getting my turret knocked out every time. Maybe the guy was intentionally aiming for my turret. But yeah, it's real frustrating sometimes. But we take a shot at the Z-23. He's trying to smoke up and get out of there. We get another hit on him. Are we going to be able to finish him off? Nope. Z-23 got him first. But we tried. We at least gave the guy some help. You know, we didn't leave him. We were bow tanking the Iowa. There wasn't a whole lot he could do to us. We're still full health. Like, this guy has shot us multiple times, and we are almost still full health. We still have probably as much health as he did at the beginning of the match, because most people in the Iowa don't run 76,000 HP. They are about 72,000 HP. So, yeah. We basically full health, and he is not. Now, he screws up real bad here. I'm not going to lie. He goes and he pops his load a little bit early here, and it just bounces everything right off the side armor, which is preferable for me, but I immediately salivate when that happens, because now I get the opportunity to just punch the broadside of your ship with no repercussions whatsoever. And then the game starts screwing with me. Instead of letting me lock onto the guy that's literally right next to me, it locks onto a guy 19 kilometers away. But we end up destroying his main gun in the front. And remember what I've said before, when you're doing these pass-bys, these close quarters pass-bys, when you know that the other guy can citadel the crap out of you, don't try to turn with him. Just sail straight away. When you do that, it means that he's giving me a good angle right now. I am giving him amazing angles to not do any damage. I mean, he's going to do damage, but he's not going to do anything close to what I would be able to do to him if I get the freaking gun to turn. Come on, gun. Good God, what are you taking so long for? There we go, finally. Good Lord, I didn't think this gun was ever going to turn. Now, as you can see, we had destroyed one of his main guns, and we're taking off. He's going to be able to do very little to us from the rear. And as you can see, the Z-23 is going to repay our favor that, you know, he kind of owes us. Didn't really owe us, but you know what I'm saying. He's going to reciprocate helping me when I helped him earlier. And that's always a nice feeling. Something we didn't have a whole lot of during the stream. But as you guys can see, we're already at 105,000 damage done. And you can see I look over, torps are going to hit, don't even bother trying to shoot him. Instead, I set my sights on this juicy gross occur first. Now, I don't know about you guys, but he's looking mighty, mighty tasty out there. So we're going to go ahead, pop off a couple rounds at him, see what we can get out of it. You know, this is the first time I've been in my Iowa with a broadside gross occur first. This is just juicy stuff. Now, first salvo, not the best. It was a good hit, but not the best. And as you can see, as we start to close the distance, my next salvo, I do believe I pop out the old airplane for, because again, he's angled slightly, but he's not angled that well. So I'm still fully capable of punching him real hard. Now you can see he's starting to slow down a little bit, anticipating possibly a change of direction here. So we try to go back towards hitting the center of the ship, and we get a decent hit. Not quite what we were looking for though, especially considering, you know, we're in a dispersion build Iowa, and he's only 14 kilometers away, and he's broadside on. Let's start hitting this guy. pretty please. Now, we do pop the plane here early, and you might be like, well, Spartan, why'd you waste your plane? You could have... No, the Iowa doesn't reload fast enough for that. Iowa takes over 30 seconds to reload, so you only get one use of your better dispersion. But that was much better dispersion that time, so maybe there is something to these planes. It was a pretty juicy salvo there, giving us our high caliber with 140,000 damage done. And we've got about 10 seconds left before we can do it again. And we are now within 10 kilometers by the time we fire this shot. So I'm anticipating juiciness because he is giving me a basically flat broadside as he completely destroys my front gun. And then we get the, like, worst dispersion ever and manage to only get 6,000 damage out of that shot. I don't get it. Sometimes you just win and sometimes you lose. And that was RNG saying, hey dude, sorry. But that wall of skill ensures that gross occur first ain't getting away. Fletcher taking him down. Well done. But as you can see, very first match after we shut the stream down, 147,000 damage in my Iowa, top of the leaderboard. Not bad. Pancakes coming in there with the honorable mention with the Odin. I appreciate playing with you, man. And if you guys like what I'm doing, you know what to do. Punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.